Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, The Scorpion Effect. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want to say thank you for all of your support. This channel is picking up a lot of views and just a lot of love and a lot of support, and I'm so grateful and happy for all of the support I get, big or small. Okay. If my videos are resonating for you, please consider subscribing. Okay. I want to get started, so we're going to do a Leo lovers reading, what you need to know right now in love. I did pull some cards for your health and career as well, and I'll throw that in the mix. Okay, and I'll do some clarifying on this as well. Even though I did clarify and pull the cards, I'm going to do a little bit more clarifying, and I am going to use the Burning Heart Love Oracle to do a little bit more clarifying. Okay, so let's get started, Leo, and let's see what you need to know in love. And it's still Leo season, right? Yeah, it's still Leo season, so happy birthday, Leos. So right now with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, you could be walking away, well, you are walking away from someone, or you're thinking about walking away if you haven't already. You're not walking away because you don't care or because you don't love this person. You're walking away from the illusion this person gives. This person, you know, in your heart isn't being very honest. So in turn, you may have been moving in a way that you're not used to, just to you know, keep this person on their toes. Like, I just feel like you had to change how you operate to deal with this person, and you're tired of that. You want to stay true to yourself here, Leo. You could be feeling emotionally drained, emotionally robbed from this connection. I feel like this person has breadcrumbed you, ignored you, and now you're inner loneliness is done chasing this connection. You're tired of wondering if it's all in your head. You feel they've been sneaky. You feel they've been playing games. In turn, you've been playing games, and you no longer want to play games because you're like, this isn't healthy. It's leading to nowhere. It's a back and forth. You know, you play, then they play, then they play, then you play. And right now, Leo, you are tired of that. You're very drained of this, and you don't feel loved in this connection. You feel burdened by this connection, and you also feel taken advantage of in this connection. And look, y'all, I got my nails did. I went to a wedding last week, and I was like, oh yeah, let me get my nails done for my channel. Yes, it was for the wedding, but it was also for the channel too. So hopefully you all like them. I actually did my nails myself. All right, let's see. But I did get the cuticles cut down. Like, I got a manicure, and then I end up doing them myself. But anyway, back to this reading, Leo. Y'all know I had to show off my nails because Leos, they love that type of stuff. Y'all love the details. So in your heart here, we do have the Ace of Wands showing up here. That's fire energy. And the Five of Cups. So you are feeling it's time to move on from this. Your heart felt like a battlefield in this connection. It was a lot of as soon as it started, it would finish energy. There's a burning desire to have something new with them, but there's also a disappointment attached to that. You miss what you thought this could have been, would have been, should have been. You could have dreamt about this at one point and really fantasized and idolized this relationship or this person. But you're now realizing that it was just, it was a dream. It wasn't a reality because they weren't showing up in the ways you needed them to. You really want this person to move with honest intentions. This person doesn't clearly communicate their wants and their needs. They keep things vague so they can keep you on the hook, I'm hearing. And you are accepting that is nothing else for you to do here. You are accepting the loss of this relationship. You are accepting that there may not be forward movement here. And in turn, you are pouring into yourself right now. You want passion. You want growth. You're not going to stick around for their breadcrumbs anymore. Even if you have to give yourself this Ace of Wands energy, you're going to. You know your worth here, Leo. You know how you show up. You know how abundant you are. Don't dumb yourself down or play games to match their energy, Spirit is saying. Don't compromise who you are to get what you want out of this person. Real love, you won't be compromising who you are to get what you want out of a connection. They'll accept you for who you are, and they'll show up authentically here, Leo. And Spirit is saying they're not showing up authentically. You know that. You feel that. So ultimately, you still think about them. There's nostalgia here with the Six of Cups and the Death card here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with a water sign person. There's a lot of water in this reading. Also Earth as well. And I did get some Gemini too. When I was pulling these cards, I did get Gemini energy. Nonetheless, you got the Six of Cups and the Death card. This is saying this old cycle could return. The Spirit is saying that this time around it may end for good, because you may see something in this person that completely changes your perspective. If not, you'll either make peace with this and you'll let the past go. I do feel like they are going to try to come back to you. I can't even talk right now. They're going to try to woo you back and try to reminisce and, hey babe, remember this and remember that. But ultimately, once you get past all of the nostalgia, you are going to put it into it, because you are ready for more. With the Death card here being in an upright, you are ready for a new cycle here. And Spirit is saying it is much, much needed, okay? But if they come back, Spirit is saying they can't come back as the person they were. Okay? Spirit is saying this chapter needs closure, and it needs to close now. And just know that not all closure requires a conversation. If you feel like you need closure from this person, Spirit is saying to do the inner work and do the shadow work on your own, because seeing this person or going toward this person could open old wounds, and it could push you back in your healing journey. But Spirit is saying that something old needs to end in order for something new to happen, with the Death card being here. This is Spirit screaming at you, collective, Leo collective, to please, please, please don't restart this with this person if they're not willing to meet you halfway. Not saying they're going to change overnight here, collective. Not saying that at all. But Spirit is saying that this old cycle needs introspection, okay? And if you take this person back, you're opening the door of hurt and abandonment, because this person isn't going to be able to give you more right now. Okay. Now I did pull some cards for your money and career. They're over here. Okay, so in your money and your career, you're showing up as a boss right here with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. You are your own blessing here, Leo. I know that's right. I hear that. You're showing up right here in this Emperor. Emperor's fire energy, Aries energy, but it's fire nonetheless. Expect opportunities in leadership if you are already. I do feel like you already are a manager or a supervisor or leadership position, or you may be an owner to a big company or entrepreneur. Spirit is saying you're on the right path, okay? Expect whatever this, if you got a promotion at work or you're getting a promotion at work, this is going to be very good for you, okay? Make sure that in this leading position, You keep your morals, and you keep your standards high, and don't let the power get to you. If you're already in a leadership position, Spirit is saying to stay grounded, stay connected, stack your money. Don't be frivolous with your money, and pour into your home. And that's what you've been doing. You've been pouring into your home as well. But Spirit is saying you a boss. You got this. If you're thinking about doing a new thing, or there are new opportunities headed your way because of your stability and how you show up in the world. People look up to you. They respect your authority. They respect your leadership here, Spirit is saying. And Spirit is saying, don't lose that momentum. You have a lot of abundance coming your way. Stand on business. Continue to stand on business. Stand on their necks. I don't need to know who needs to hear that, but stay on their neck, okay? But deal with grace. Deal with class, okay? I don't know why I'm having issues talking right now. I'm going to have to cleanse my energy when I'm done with this. I usually don't get this many blockages here with that. Now, in your health, I am seeing you may have been neglecting yourself emotionally. You may be feeling disconnected from your body right now. With the judgment here, Spirit is sending you a wake-up call to pay attention to symptoms, especially if you're having digestive issues here. For some of you, could be having gallbladder issues, or maybe eating too many fried foods, spicy foods. Spirit is telling you to cleanse your diet. Stop ignoring the signs. Right now, your emotions are definitely tied into this past relationship, this past lover, or this ex-person, or the person you could be breaking up with soon or walking away from. And Spirit is saying it's okay to mourn the loss of this relationship. It's okay to be strategic in your way of thinking when it comes to this relationship. But don't forget about your body. Don't neglect your needs, okay? Drink more water here. Be more healthy. Have more healthy greens here. For those of you who can't have a lot of healthy greens, Spirit is saying you to take supplements, to take vitamins here. And if you are having that digestion issue, Spirit is saying to please get that checked out, okay? And Spirit is also saying you have been emotionally drained, and in order for you to get that back, you need to realign. So, pray to your spirit guides, your ancestors, take a salt bath, do some cord cutting rituals, whatever you think you may need. Spirit is saying to do that. I may incorporate cord cutting because I did get someone reach out. I had someone reach out to me personally asking me about a cord cutting. So maybe that's something I'll do on the channel, and I'll keep it timeless. That way, if you see it and you need a cord cutting, it'll be there. But yeah, Spirit is saying to do some shadow work with your health right now, and to put your health first, and stop ignoring your body's needs here, collective, okay? Now, the bottom of the deck, I did pull the moon, and I did clarify that with the high priestess here. So the overall energy and the spirit advice is you already know what you need to do here, collective. With the high priestess, your intuition has been screaming at you for, I'm hearing for some of you, for years and years. But with the moon card, you may still have some doubts. There may be some cloudy judgment, some confusion here. But Spirit is saying you don't need proof to walk away. You don't need permission to let go. Just because things look a little cloudy and you don't have all the answers, or you may feel like you haven't gotten everything you needed to walk away, Spirit is saying you don't need those things to walk away. You don't need permission to walk away here, Leo. Your intuition is already telling you what you need to do. And if you don't listen to it, you're going to be more disappointed in yourself. Because all these wouldas, couldas, and shouldas should not be taking over what you already know. Okay, I mean, I know as human, we all have those, well, what if I do this? What if I say this? What if? But Spirit is saying you don't need permission. You don't need to think twice about walking away from this situation. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and switch over to your person. All right. So with the Five of Swords and the you could be dealing with an air sign person here, and the Page of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm like having a brain fart. It's not the right time. um, Spirit is saying they wanted your warmth here, but they're not ready for the fire that comes along with you here, Leo. They want to offer you something, but they feel like they've lost the battle with you. They feel like you see right through them. They're not confident in how you see them or how you feel about them now. The last conversation you all could have had, you really told this person about themselves. You know, you called them out on their BS. And instead of them having a productive conversation, they just wanted to win the argument, not realizing it was pushing you away even more, Leo. I do want to clarify real quick. Let's clarify. I do want to clarify real quick. Okay. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, the Ten of, not Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So they are disappointed that the relationship is not going the way they wanted. With the Ten of Cups here in the reverse, they didn't think this breakup would last. I'm hearing. They don't feel like they have much to offer, and this person doesn't feel worthy of you to a degree. You may have your life together. You may have a really great career, great home life, and this person doesn't feel like they can add more to it. They see you as someone they should rise to instead of shrink, and they feel like they have to shrink to be around you. But this is all projection. It's nothing you've done or said. Their mind is full of defense with this Seven of Swords here, okay? It's kind of like I'll never measure up to them. She or he is better off without me. They're too attractive. They have too much money. They have too much this, and how can I compete with that? I know someone else is going to scoop them up. I don't have what they have. I can't provide the life they may need me to or may want me to. Okay. So it leads to them sabotaging this connection with this Ten of Pentacles. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups here. They self-sabotage because they would rather sabotage and you break up with them than you break up with them for not measuring up, if that makes sense. Okay. And they could be placing a lot of blame on you when you all are having these arguments, saying you think you're better than me or you talk down on me, and you're not. You're just telling them how you feel, and this person is projecting their own insecurities on you here. I'm hearing they're emotionally withdrawn and challenged here, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, a Ten of Cups being in reverse. I'm going to take a sip of my water. Oh, I didn't mean to make it splash like that. Okay, doing the most water. With the... Oh, also too, I wanted to go back to this real quick. With the Ten of Pentacles, a Ten of Cups being in reverse, they are grieving the loss of this silently. They regret how they handle things, but pride keeps them from admitting it, unfortunately, here, Leo. They feel the loss of you deeply, but they feel like the damage is done or things have gone too far in the relationship, I guess. Only you would know. I'm reading for a lot of people here. This is collective, so if it was a one-on-one, I would have a better perspective, but I'm trying to read it from a lot of angles, and it just feels like they self-sabotage, so they wouldn't have to fully commit. It's easier for them to say, oh, I had to walk away that person is too good for me. It's really a weird and sick way of thinking. I hate to say that, but it is. So, how they're feeling. There's a big heaviness in this relationship. They really don't feel like they measure up. But again, Leo, this isn't you. This is their own projection. This is their own thing, okay? Loving you is heavy for them. Not because of you, but because they've never seen a healthy type of love before. Their heart is burdened with expectations or what they imagine a relationship should be, okay? They're not used to having someone emotionally balanced in a relationship. That's why they give such a hot and cold energy, because they haven't shown up in relationships real, and in turn they haven't gotten realness back. They want to give to this connection, but they're always measuring what they've given versus what they've received. This person keeps tabs on who does what in a relationship. And since you pulled back and you're not giving as much, they feel like you don't care about them as much. They equate their love or the love to all the things they're getting and receiving in a relationship. It's very selfish. It's very one-sided. I do want to clarify real quick. Okay, so we did clarify that with the devil card. Ugh. So the devil, it's a lot of toxic patterns here, okay? Ways of thinking lodged in their heart. They need emotional control in order to feel secure, okay? There's a lot of guilt here, a lot of insecurity here. They may even use love as currency, you know, like, oh, I got 5 ladies loving me. I'm the ish. I'm that man. I'm that girl. They need a lot of attention. They need a lot of reassurance. They need a lot of validation, okay? They could have a lot of unhealthy addictions. I'm hearing for some of you, your person could be having unhealthy addictions to snacks or food, I'm hearing. And some, I'm hearing for some, that could be an alcohol problem. I see someone with like little bottles of alcohol, like little shorties, just sipping on them and hiding them because they don't want people to know. But this person is also sexually addicted to you. You know, the sex is definitely something that it has a hold on them, and sometimes they can't tell if it's real love or it's just physical here. But this person needs constant validation, constant reassurance to feel like that man or that girl. So they may have a roster full of ladies or guys to make them feel more whole here. They may even use they could also be very jealous here, and when you aren't answering them right away, they could withdraw and ghost you because they feel like, oh, if you're not having sex with me, if you're not texting me, if you're not doing this with me, who are you doing it with? Energy. I'm very toxic. So in their heart, they're really not capable of love right now because they have to do a lot of introspection. They are projecting a lot of their childhood issues, childhood trauma, life trauma, relationship trauma, their unhealthy habits. They are putting that on you because they haven't shown up correctly. They haven't shown up authentically. So they don't know who else is showing up authentically here. And it's so unfortunate because if they just put in the work, they wouldn't even have to worry about all that. Their intentions right now, the Ace of Cups and Two of Pentacles, they want a new beginning, but they don't know how to really stabilize things in this love. They're balancing a lot. They're juggling a lot here with the Two of Pentacles. It could be just life stuff, other people, because I don't feel like this person is single. I don't feel like this person, well, I wouldn't say single, but I feel like this person is playing the field. They're definitely dating. But they do want a new start here with you. they want to reconnect, maybe even take an emotional step here with you, because they do want that love. They do feel it. But the inconsistency remains. It's not just life stress they're dealing with. They're emotionally out of sync here. They want you, but they don't know how to keep you. And I don't think they're going to put enough effort. I'll pull another card here, but I don't think they're going to... Where my cards? Oh. I got all these cards over here. Okay, so that... so the king... I mean, not the king. The Knight of Wands is clarifying this energy here. So with the Knight of Wands here, clarifying the Ace of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Show all three. Their intentions is between passion and distraction. So this relationship is a distraction. It helps them escape. When they're with you, they forget about the world because it just feels so fun and new and alive with the Ace of Cups here. They may be coming in rushing and hot with this Knight of Wands. They definitely want to be intimate. But with the Knight of Wands here, Spirit is saying they will disappear just as soon as they came in. As soon as it started, it is going to crash and burn. And they are going to disappear when it's time to show real emotional maturity here, Spirit is saying. Their love feels exciting to you, but it's not reliable. Okay? So to sum up this reading, and with tarot, I will do some clarifying with the Love Oracle deck. This person they're enchanted by your power and your beauty, but they're also very, very intimidated by it here. They crave your warmth, but they can't seem to match your emotional consistency. You are their lesson in emotional truth, okay? Spirit is using you to teach this person a lesson. You walking away, you will be the one that got away, Leo. You will be the one that got away. You will be the one that makes them sit down and think about their shitty ways and their inconsistency and their lies. And they are your test in emotional boundaries here. Spirit is saying you both had to learn these lessons. You had to learn self-worth and self-love here. Not saying you didn't have it, but in love, you could be a people pleaser and a pushover when you really, really like someone, because you want to make them feel comfortable. You want to set your boundaries aside to show them how much you care. But Spirit is saying that's why you needed to learn these lessons, Leo. Okay? They are going to circle back. But they're not going to be consistent. Okay. They may come back in a prettier wrapping paper. Okay. But the package, when you unwrap it, is going to be the same. It may be glitter and gold and beautiful on the outside, Leo, but on the inside it's the same lump of coal that's been sitting in there. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Okay. I will pull some Oracle real quick. I don't want to be, and I got it all in the mic. I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, you all aren't speaking. This is definitely a breakup. If it's not a breakup, it will be. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. So you may have blocked this person. They are hoping to hear from you. They do want to hear your voice. I'm hearing they do want to have that playfulness with you. They want a very relaxed energy if you guys speak, but they're constantly checking their phone. They're kind of losing it right now because you're not saying anything, and they didn't think that you would go this long without talking to them. Oh, and look, I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So yes, they are definitely missing you. I do feel there are some blockages in communication. Maybe you blocked this person or you're just ignoring them right now, Leo, but they are missing you. Oh, I love when this comes out. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. So if they haven't reached out, because they are thinking about reaching out, it's just because they know they got to come correct if they reach out to you. They know they haven't been 100 with you. They know they've been playing games. So they know this distance is warranted here. pull another one. Ah, look at this. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. So here you go. Here you go. But you don't need them. Remember how you are showing up here. Look at you in your career. You are the King of Pentacles and the Emperor here. You are a boss, Leo. And don't ever, 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 ever forget that. Make this person work for you, okay? Make them put in the work. And keep that silent treatment up for a little while. Give them a few months to sit on this. Or move on. I do see you moving on and creating better balance in your life here, Leo. Well, those are the messages I have. I hope this resonated for someone or gave someone some clarity here. And I do wish you all the best on your healing journey, Leo. You're doing a really good job. Don't let this person come in and shake things up. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until your next one,